7 of the NFL. And we'll be watching the Browns' sure-handed wide receiver. Always staying busy, he's your league leader in receiving yards. It's the Browns and the Ravens on Thursday night.
Welcome in, everyone, to this presentation of the National Football League on EA Sports. Thanks for having us in, Mike Tirico and Greg Olsen, or should I say Dean Olsen, because tight end U doesn't happen without you. And we've got a great matchup here. We've got two of the best at your position in the current game right now.
And Mike, when I came into the league, almost 20 years ago, there was a handful of really elite tight ends. But doesn't it just seem, especially over these last couple of years, every single team, at least the ones that make their mark and find themselves in the playoffs, compete for Super Bowls, have a legitimate number one threat at the tight end position. It almost feels like if you don't have a tight end, your offense is missing a key piece. I know I'm biased, but at tight end U, man, we make no mistake about it. We think we are the most important position in football, and you're not going to convince me otherwise.
The Ravens offense taking the field for the first time, led by their quarterback, league MVP in 2019 and 2023, Lamar Jackson.
There's really no way around it, Mike. Let's just call it what it is. This has been a disastrous start to their season thus far. They desperately need to get a win and change some of the energy in that building, because I can assure you, I've been there before. As these losses stack up, every day becomes more and more of a drag. And then all of a sudden you get that one big...
Oh, they come after him right away, and Deputy goes on the first play of the game.
Mike, you said it. You mentioned just how loud it was, the energy in this building leading up to the opening kickoff. And with a sack like that on the first play of the game, this crowd's only going to get louder. And, man, we can feel it all the way up here in the booth.
And the back judge throws the flag. He looks at the ball, looks at the clock. Clock says 0. That's a delay of game. A tight end in motion now. On play action, here's Jackson. This one is caught by Shepard. And they'll get about 8 out of that one, but still a little work to do now on third down. Now Jackson. Look wide, get this one complete. And he'll be stopped short of a first down, and that will necessitate a call to the punt team. It's fourth down. Ravens sending the punt team out there. This is taken at his own 30. And he'll be brought down, short return, and they'll take over there. The Cleveland offense set to take the field for the first time. And taking the snaps, a quarterback now in his third year in the league.
Some weeks, Mike, it just seems like you just can't do anything wrong. Every play, every throw, it just seems like everything goes your way. And that was certainly the case last week, throwing for over 300 yards, 3 touchdowns. Tell you what, his receivers, they're coming into every game saying, we're going to get a lot of opportunities, and their quarterback can continue to play at that high of a level. There's a lot of production to go around.
Back to throw here to begin the drop. And this throw batted away and incomplete.
And the success of this play, Mike, all comes down to the timing of the defender. You get there a little bit too early, you risk pass interference. You get there a little too late, it's a big pass completion. Timing your hand and playing through the ball is something they work on with these defenders all the time. And next time they throw the ball downfield, I wouldn't be surprised if they target somebody else.
Here comes 3rd and 6. The Browns going to use the first of their timeouts here. Third and 6. Now they'll set up to throw. Quick throw, taken in. And he's going to get awfully close to the first down marker, but appears just to be a few inches short. They will indeed go as they look to throw. That is incomplete. They took a chance throwing it on 4th and short, but not to be, and they'll turn it over on downs. On 1st and 10, Jackson. And they're going to get to him and take him down, take him back to the other side of midfield. Work to do now as they come up on 2nd and long. Back to throw, Jackson. Rush comes, they're setting up the screen. They come to the line needing 11 here on 3rd down. Off the play fake, Jackson. He's got his man, it's complete to Thomas. 18 yards on the pickup there. 1st down, Baltimore. Play action now, Jackson. That'll be batted away, incomplete. Coverage very strong defensively. It's 2nd down. To the air one more time with Jackson. There's a short one caught by Andrews. And they'll get about 8 out of that one, but still a little work to do now on 3rd down.
The drag route. We used to say this is day one install. Every single offense in the NFL has this sort of route, especially for the tight end position. And depending on the speed and the run after catch ability of the tight end, sometimes it can lead to some of the biggest gains.
The man in motion is Burks. And he's going to be taken down short of the marker. And that is going to set up an interesting 4th down decision. So instead of going for the 1st down, in comes the field goal unit. Bit of a surprise here. Little's kick is good. And the Ravens are out to an early 3-0 lead.
And I think this is going to end up being considered a successful drive, Mike. I think obviously you would have loved to see them come down and convert and score a touchdown. But at the very least, they needed to come away with 3. They were able to do that and take a lead on that field goal.
So after the field goal to open up the scoring, the kickers back out for this kickoff. This one taken at the 7. And he'll work this one past the 25 to right about the 28-yard line. The Browns offense and their wide receiver getting ready to get back to work. And he's been as involved as anyone in the league in the middle part of the season, the NFL leader in receiving yards to this point. Here's 1st and 10. From the gun, it's Jones. Short pass taken in by the tight end. And he's going to be brought down up past the 45.
Every once in a while, it just comes down to you need somebody in the huddle to just make a play. And it wasn't a whole lot fancy here. The quarterback just dumps the ball down, a quick underneath completion, and then really it's the yards after catch that did the rest. And that's what it takes. You're not always going to have the perfect play. You're not always going to dial up the perfect play against the perfect look. Sometimes players need to make plays, and that was a good one there.
An enviable spot to operate from. Here's 2nd and inches. Now a play fake. Jones. Quick throw here is complete. And they'll take this down inside the 35.
Well, let's give some credit to the big boys up front in the trenches. They knew that blitz was coming. They held up just long enough that the quarterback could get that ball out safely and results in a completion.
Here's a first carry for their running back. And good blocking up front, paving the way for a gain of 8 on the ground. They'll come to the line now on 2nd and 2. They'll stick with him again. And that'll give him a first down. Tackle made after.
When did Stockton get injured? Hold on. My head must be in my ass. Oh, okay. I must have just missed that. Okay. I didn't realize he was hurt.
This is a situation that play callers love to be in, Mike. They have all their options on the table. 2nd and short, play action pass.
I was actually texting someone,
in this
so
case, they
I
choose
probably
to
missed
keep it on the ground,
answering a text.
play it safe, pick up the first down.
And they'll get about 4 here as he is taken down. Here's a 2nd and 6. Shotgun now for Jones. Gets it away quickly, and it's caught. And they'll whistle him down, but not before he picks up a first down after a gain of 7. From the gun, here's a handoff. Nice job finding the seam. Gain of about 9. Just a yard short of that first down. They'll try to run this one in. Powering forward. He's in. Touchdown, Cleveland. That's his 8th touchdown of the season. Good drive. They kept the ball. Greg, they moved it effectively down the field and finish it off on the ground for the touchdown.
So often, Mike, we see teams work on a great drive to get down here close, only to settle for a field goal. But in this case, give them a lot of credit. They put a great drive together, but they're able to capitalize and finish it off with 6.
Extra point by Patterson is good. And the Browns move out to a 7-3 lead. The kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kick's away. This will be returned from the 6. He'll get this up to the 28-yard line. Nice place for the drive to start. They'll break the huddle. Coming up now for 1st and 10. From the shotgun, here's Jackson. Throwing it right into the hands of his running back. And he's taken down on what should be the final play of this first quarter. 1 quarter in the books here on a Thursday night. It's the Browns with the advantage. And we're back to Cleveland in a minute. Second and a yard. Blown back in the backfield. He'll get the carry here. And I don't think he got there with that one. Only needed a yard. Wrapped up at the line of scrimmage. And now we're looking at 3rd down. In motion comes Andrews. On 3rd and 1, here's Jackson. Trying to set up the screen, but it is not there. He just had to spike it. It's incomplete, and it'll bring up 4th down. Returnable from the 17. That could have broken for a bigger return, but as it is, nice job getting his offense a start out past the 30-yard line. His drive will start on the ground, And a nice run. Get him about 9. It'll bring up second down. Working from the gun, it's Jones. That one to the sideline and incomplete, and a penalty flag now comes in late.
Oh, that's
Maybe
fucking
no
horseshit. I was
receiver
right
in the
there.
area on
Now,
that
fuck
one.
you. Let me tell you, that is way too high of a penalty. It's way too high. They need to fucking review that rule.
Task
That penalty's too high.
Really tough one. Third and
I mean, the fact that the
very long.
guy's got to throw the ball away so he's not getting fucking smashed. He's just trying to make, trying to make a smart fucking play. Gets completely
throw
punished like
is
that.
Jones.
Like, ridiculous, dude. Ridiculous. And they act like they're protecting
And
quarterbacks.
he'll get a good chunk of that.
It's like it
yardage
gives
back, but he's still
The fucking rules
well
just give the
short
refs a
of the
fucking
first
reason to
down.
fucking control the game. It's like annoying.
So fourth down, and
A guy
Brian
touches
Wright
him,
on to punt it
tackles
away.
him too fucking hard, and it's a fucking penalty. The quarterback, one of the best ways to protect the quarterback is to let him throw the fucking ball
Fair
away.
catch signaled.
And you're just
And they'll have
completely,
it
dude. I was
just
right
outside
fucking
their
there.
own
It's
20.
not like I was standing in the pocket. I was
Ravens
right there on the
offense ready
edge.
to take over once more.
I lose it down and get a
Trail by
15-yard
4,
penalty.
touchdown
Fuck
gives
you,
them the
man.
lead. Drive begins with 1st and 10.
Like either one, just do one or the other. Don't do both. Like that's one of the
From the
highest
gun,
fucking penalties that you
Jackson.
can see.
Catch man.
There's a
right
quarterback
side.
throwing the
Right
ball
Thomas.
away, and intentional grounding. It's a loss of
Here's
down like
second
15-yard penalty.
and
Why?
2.
Why is it that fucking harsh? Why? That's like a
Man in
game-changing
motion is
penalty.
first. Play clock has expired. We're not going to get this one off on top. Following the penalty, he'll run it. And he'll get close to the marker. A nice run, probably a yard short of that first down. Here's 3rd down and a few inches. A design run here with Jackson. He will have a Ravens first down. He's able to get about 3 that time on 3rd and inches. Now a give on the ground. And that one shut down pretty quickly. He'll get back to the line of scrimmage. Nothing more. He'll try again. It's 2nd and 10. They'll try to throw here with Jackson. A throw on the move is caught. And he's taken down, but just shy of midfield. A couple of first downs, and the football's out to the 48-yard line as they come up 1st and 10. They will not get this one off. It'll be a delay of game.
Delay of game. Option.
Lamar going to work from the pistol. He'll be forced to just throw that one away. It's incomplete.
You can't fault the quarterback on this one, Mike. He really didn't even have much of an opportunity. By the time he hit the top of his drop and got his eyes downfield, the defense was all over him, and he really had no choice but to just get that ball out of his hand and live to play another snap.
3rd and long. Throwing Jackson. That is left side and caught by Flowers.
This is one of those throws where you're hoping you do most of the damage after the catch, but give credit to the defense. Once that ball was caught, they were on him quickly, and there was nowhere for him to go after the catch.
And we will not have a return here. This one angled out of bounds. Now it's the Browns' turn as they get set to take over again on offense. The lead sits at 4, so they'll try to add on to that. This drive begins with 1st and 10. They'll begin here on the ground. And a nice run there. He'll be stopped just shy of a first down. A pickup of 9.
This is one of those cases where having high-end speed in the backfield can be such a game changer. The offensive linemen don't need to hold their blocks quite as long. You give this guy a little bit of a crease, and man, he is gone.
And he will keep the drive moving. Gets the first down. Nice gain of 5.
Second down at these distances, Mike, you pretty much anticipate a pass, and I think that's what the defense was lined up thinking. In this case, they leave a little too much room on the ground, and the offense is able to pick up a first down.
They'll stay on the ground. And he'll take this up past the 40, pick up a 5. They'll break the huddle. It's 2nd and 5. Throwing now is Jones. No one open. He'll drop it to his running back.
Defensive coordinators preach all the time, play pass defense with vision. It's exactly the case here. They're able to rally to the ball, keep that to a short game.
Try to pick this one up on the ground. Oh, the defense meets him in the backfield. They stopped him dead in his tracks and set up 4th down. A fair... here, and it's going to come right at the 15-yard line. The Ravens offense about ready to take over once more. They'll start out 1st down and 10. And he's not going to be able to get away. Very good coverage on the perimeter. It goes down as a loss of yards. Second and 11. In motion comes Andrews. Jackson now on 2nd down. That's to the right side. He's got Andrews. Well, he's brought down. That pass is going to pick up 4 and bring up 3rd down. To throw is Jackson. And he is very close to the 1st down, but eyeball, he is shy of it. And they say it's 4th and inches. This fielded inside the 35. And it'll be a good return. He's able to get it up past the 40-yard line. The Browns offense and their running back getting set for this next possession. They'll have very good starting field position as they set up past the 40. On 1st and 10, here's Jones. That one knocked away and incomplete.
So as halftime looms, Mike, they have to find a way to capitalize on this drive right here and make sure they end the half with some sort of points. Now, that incompletion, not ideal, but
that's over the middle and intercepted. Picked off by Roquan Smith.
I would love to see his weapons do a better job, Mike, especially in the middle of the field, getting open in these zones. I just feel like there's been tight coverage, a lot of little windows to throw through, and yes, anytime you turn the ball over, it's on the quarterback, but the rest of this supporting unit needs to do a better job helping him.
They'll get about 4 here as he is taken down. Here's 2nd and 6. They'll motion over Flowers. 2nd down. Jackson. Flowers with the catch. And he'll be taken down. The gain is 6, and it's a new set of downs. He picked up the 1st down. Now, Jackson. Got his man at the 6. And he will get into the end zone. Traylon Burks. Touchdown, Baltimore. extra point by Little is good. And the Ravens are on top. It's now 10-7. Halftime, coming close, and not much time left as this one is kicked away. And this one is fielded in the end zone, will not be returned. So it'll come out to the 30. A fresh set of downs to work with. It is first down and 10. And they're just going to run it here up the middle. And he'll manage to get this ahead for a pickup of 5. So we've reached halftime here in our Thursday Nighter to start the new NFL week. As we'll get you down to Orlando now. That's where the coach is, Jonathan Coachman, and our EA Sports. And hold that thought. Let's get right back to it. We are ready for the third quarter. Points, all that separates these two sides, has half number 2. Kicks off. He'll start at the 4. Strong. And he'll be brought down just beyond the 25-yard line. Browns offense. And their running back set to go once more. This one has been tight so far. A field goal separating the two sides as this drive kicks off with first and 10. And they'll mark him down just shy of the 40.
We've seen this trend throughout the league, Mike. Offensively, everyone wants to have depth at the running back position. Yeah, it's great to have one guy, but if you could have 2 or 3 that can all come in and contribute on the ground, that's the goal, and we're seeing it here.
And he's not going to get too far, tackled after a gain of just a yard. He'll run with Wright. And he nearly got free. But as it is, a gain of 6, and it sets up third down. Now Jones. Quick throw, taken in. And he will have the first down. The drive will continue after a pickup of 8. Jones. And he can't hang on through the contact. It's incomplete. What a good job defensively to meet him just as the ball was arriving. And it'll be second down. A shotgun handoff to Wright. He'll get about 3, and that's going to lead to third down. Here's third and 7. From the gun, it's Jones. And he will not quite get to the marker. Good job there defensively, and now decision time. What are you going to do on fourth down? Punting time for the Browns. They're set to kick it away, as they'll say no to the long field goal and hope to pin them deep. And no return forthcoming. It's a touchback and will come out to the 20-yard line. Lamar Jackson and the Ravens headed back out again. And he continues to show off his ability to run with the football when the situation calls for it. He is the NFL's leader in rush yards at the quarterback position. Searching for his Pro Bowl tight end Mark Andrews that time. And that will lead to a second down. In motion comes Thomas. Jackson looking to throw. The throw on the run is complete. And they'll mark him down up beyond the 30. Line of scrimmage is the 31 as they line up first and 10. Jackson going to keep it himself. And he'll be brought down at the 32 after a short pickup.
Nice job by the defense. They had that one well read from the beginning, Mike. Someone's responsible for the running back, but the key here was the defender responsible for the quarterback. Stays with him, keeps him to a short gain.
Jackson now. There's a short one caught by Andrews. And they'll work this close to a first down, maybe just a tad short. They'll look to pick this up, 3rd and a yard. In motion comes Andrews. 3rd and short, Jackson. He's got his man. It's complete to Thomas. He's to the 15. And he will score. Touchdown, Ravens. Here's Cam Little for the PAT. He's got it. And the Ravens will get out in front, 17-7. Little now following the touchdown, out to kick this one away. From the 6, here comes a return. And he'll be brought down right around the 25-yard line. The Browns offense and their running back getting ready to go back to work. From the 25, they'll go to work, 1st and 10. A handoff as they try to run it here. And he's got some space. Up past the 30 to about the 32-yard line. A pickup of 7. Here's 2nd and 3 to go. Back to the ground. He'll get it again. And he'll get the first down there. A pickup of about 5 yards. Now, Jones. To the right side here, pass is caught. A gain of 11 on that one. 1st down, Cleveland.
Whatever they've talked about in the locker room at the halftime break seems to have worked. They've come out with a new established energy. You could see it when they took the field. Now this offense seems to be building on it because with that chunk play, just a little bit of rhythm that they can build off of. They got a long way to go to get back into this game, but so far off to a good start.
Give them 15 more on that one. They are on the move. It's a 1st down. Up the middle they go. And they will take him down at the 20-yard line. Now after the run, we get a stoppage for an injured player. Jones now on 1st down. Got his receiver on the in-cut. He's got it. Working from the gun, it's Jones. Quick throw, out wide, it's caught.
One of the easiest ways to negate these really good pass rushes in the NFL, Mike, is just to simply get the ball out of the quarterback's hand as fast as possible. And sometimes it's by design, sometimes it's based on need. But really nice job there by the quarterback, getting into the hands of his receiver and then see what he can do after the catch.
Ball right on the 5-yard line, 2nd down and goal. Shotgun now for Jones. And he's forced to just get rid of it here. Now they're going to have to regroup and try again on 3rd and goal.
Half 18.
To throw is Jones. And this is going to be incomplete. That is great work there, making things difficult defensively. It'll set up a 4th down.
Teams practice these situations all week long, Mike. Down here in the tight red zone, you find yourself inside the 10-yard line. You're thinking, we've got to come away with a touchdown. Well, after that 3rd down incomplete, it's going to be real interesting to see how they approach this 4th down after failing on 3rd.
This caught, and he'll take it on in. Touchdown, Browns. Greg, sometimes we say it too often. That was an important drive. That one really felt important for them to edge a little bit closer.
Yeah, now the question is, Mike, the offense does their job, but can the defense get a stop? They've got to continue to get the ball back to their offense. Let them build on that previous drive because they've still got some work to do.
Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. This will be returned from the 6. And it'll be brought down past the 25. Decent field position to start this drive. The Ravens offense and Lamar Jackson getting set to take over once more. Eddie has been in control of this offense. Want to run you through some of the action from earlier on. You've got the 2 touchdown passes, over 200 passing yards. He has been excellent all game long. 1st and 10. The man in motion is Burks. And he's going to get this to the 37-yard line. To the ground, a 1st down run. And no place to go, no place to hide. He's taken down behind the line. So after the loss on 1st, here's 2nd and 14. From the shotgun, it's a give up the middle. And a nice run there as he surges forward, a gain of 8, and sets up 3rd down. In motion comes Thomas. On 3rd down, Jackson. And that'll be incomplete on what turns out to be the final play of this 3rd quarter. So both teams trade touchdowns in that frame as we get through the end of the 3rd quarter. We'll have more Thursday Night Football after this. Ravens bring their punt team out as they try to play the field position game here, protecting a 4th quarter lead. That's fielded at about the 18. And that's a nice job of making things more manageable for this offense as he takes it back beyond the 25-yard line. The home team's offense ready to get back at it. They'll start it here with a 1st and 10. He's got his man on the in route. Yes, taken in over the middle. And he's going to get this one out to the 43-yard line. Now a give up the middle. And he'll be marked down at the 45-yard line.
And with that run, this back is closing in on almost 100 yards for the game today, Mike. He's had a lot of those good chunk plays. This defense has not had a great answer for him so far.
And he'll work forward for about 3. It's 2nd down. Tight end going in motion here. They'll look to set up the screen here. And they're going to move this ball inside the 25-yard line.
And this is a tricky part of the game for any defense. You find yourself protecting a late lead, and the age-old question is, do you remain aggressive? Do you try to just keep the ball from being thrown over your head and make everything be tackled and played in front of you? That's what every defensive coordinator struggles with, so they can't get too soft here as they try to hold on to this lead here late.
And the big night continues. That last run gives them yardage to put them over 100 for the game. On 1st down, Jones gets it away quickly, and it's caught. And they'll get about 4 here as he is taken down. Out of the gun, here's a run up the gut. And he'll only manage to pick up 3 yards. And that leads to 3rd down. They're going to need to speed up as they get to the line here. Here it is on 4th down. He slams it in there, and he is in. Touchdown, Cleveland. That is 2nd touchdown of the game. He's up to 9 now on the year. What a game this has been. Back and forth we go, and that 4th quarter score changes the lead one more time.
And we've seen the lead go back and forth, Mike, and now the question is, can they get a stop? Defensively to hang on to this lead and get themselves this big win.
So now playing with the lead after that 4th quarter touchdown, time to kick it back the other way. A safe kick taken at the 5. And their drive will begin at the 30-yard line. So here's the Baltimore offense getting set for their next drive. They'll begin with 1st and 10. The shotgun, here's Jackson. A quick slant into the hands of Thomas.
Similar to a tight end, the slot receiver is often considered the safety blanket. He makes all the difficult catches, tends to be a little bit more around the line of scrimmage, and so far today, he's certainly lived up to that reputation.
From the gun, here's a handoff. Able to make one man miss, but that's all. They get him, take him down behind the line.
He's just such a hard guy to get on the ground. You can see just his strength and his ability to fight through contact. But give credit to the defense. They kept coming after him, and eventually they got him down on the ground, and they got him down for a loss.
Here is a big one. 3rd down and 2. Oh, a bad time to run out of time. They don't get the playoff on 3rd and short.
Still 3rd down.
So from 3rd and 2, back them up to 3rd and 7. From the gun, Jackson. That's over the middle and taken in. He's got it. He's got a touchdown on the books from earlier, and that catch gets him a 1st down. In motion comes Thomas. A 1st down throw for Jackson. Right back to Thomas. He's got it again. And that keeps him ahead of schedule. That's a 1st down completion of 7 yards. 2nd down and 3. He'll send a tight end in motion right. Now whistles. Play clock at 0, and that'll cost him 5.
Still 2nd down.
The man in motion is Burks. Jackson now on 2nd down. He'll get this out wide. A very nice open field tackle there. He could not get free. Gains nothing.
Really well done here by the defense, Mike, executing this zone defense, and they've got to be able to pattern read. You're not just going to drop back to a spot and just play like a robot. based on what the receivers do off the line, the defenders have different rules of where their zones move to. Well, they had that one dialed in right from the jump, and they were able to stop that play really before it got started.
Zay Flowers, the intended receiver, and that'll set up fourth down.
This offense has to find a way to be better on first and second down. Like, living in these third and long situations, must pass, is not a recipe that their offensive coordinator wants to operate in.
And no chance of a run back here. This one's going to sail out of bounds. This offense ready for their next possession, led by their running back. They'll see if they can put something together here, beginning with 1st and 10. Here's Jones. Quickly to the outside and complete. He's close to a first down. It's a gain of 9. Nice pitch and catch on first down. A good spot here. 2nd and a yard. They'll run out of the gun with Wright. And he's going to get it. First down, taking this one up past the 40-yard line.
This offense, they're not interested in taking the deep shot here. 2nd and short, the way they're running the ball, pound the rock, reset the downs, and just keep the drive alive.
Back on the ground and back to Wright. And the defense was ready for him this time. Did not have the same room to run. That one's no gain. 2 minutes remain in the 4th quarter. Greg and I back for the conclusion in a moment. They'll try again here. 2nd and 10. They run again with Wright. And a good run there on 2nd down. A pickup 7. It'll bring up 3rd and 3. They'll drop to throw. He'll look middle, and he's got his man complete. And he will have the first down. The drive will continue after a pickup of 8. Okay, here we go. Head up. This is Wright. And nothing on that one. Back to the line of scrimmage, and that is it. On 2nd down, here's Wright. And they're going to bring him down, but there is a penalty marker on the field. On the give, it's Wright. And he'll take this ahead for a gain of about 5, and here comes 3rd down. A carry here for Wright. The Browns getting their punting team out there. He's on to punt it for the 4th time tonight. And he's going to be hit and dropped right away. That's great coverage there. Winds up with nothing on the return. On 1st and 10, Jackson. They'll be forced to just throw that one away. It's incomplete.
Well, safe to say this offense now is entering desperation mode. They have such a long way to go with such little time to do it. You're thinking chunk plays, get out of bounds. You have to stop the clock and continue to pick up as much yardage as you can to at the very least.
And the rush gets there. Down he goes. So it's a win for the Browns. They continue to be the hottest team in the NFL here in the first couple of months of the season as they remain unbeaten. So that'll do it for us. For Greg Olsen and our terrific team behind the scenes, I'm Mike Tirico. You've been watching the NFL on EA Sports. Follow us on X at EA Madden NFL. With that, we say good night.